people doing today? All is well with me. I do continue to thank my God Jehovah for allowing me to see another day, waking me up, getting me prepared. This is a new journey that I'm embarking on wholeheartedly. Strive my very best to not only remain me, the truest version of me, the realest, genuine, honest version of me, with no deceit and no falsehood. So, with that being said, the word of the day is self-control. As human beings, we want to control everything, not only within ourselves, but outside of ourselves. That's where we go wrong at. And I'm going to tell you why. Anything outside of yourself, you have no control over. Now, within self, you should want to have control of self. How you see yourself, how you think, how you see things, the way you move about in life, when you're going about handling your daily affairs. Control over your emotions, your actions. Those things you should work on. And those are the only things that you truly have control over. Anything outside of yourself, you have no control over. Now, you can react to it in a foolish manner. We have all done that, Very irrational, unreasonable, arrogantly, prideful, boastful, think we know it all. The flip side is how you respond to it. You can respond to it in a positive manner, which you will always benefit from. You'll elevate from. It will uplift you, better you. You'll learn discipline. You'll have true respect for yourself. On the flip side of that, if you take it negatively, it's going to pull you down. If you have a circle, you're going to be dragging them down with you, like crabs in a bucket. You will have a pessimistic mind state. You'll be miserable, lonely, angry, depressed, sad at the world. So I'm learning now to have real self-control, and there's levels to it. To my self-control that's so genuine, so strong and powerful that any trial or tribulation that come my way, I won't allow it to knock me down or keep me there, because I know that I have control of me, not something else outside of me, me. And it took me a long time to realize that. So, control of my emotions. Because you're going to feel emotional. You're going to get emotional. You're a human being. You're not a robot. It's how you control it, how you see it. So when the emotions do arrive from within, I go within. That, wow, why do I feel this way? What triggered that? All right. Now I can work on defeating that. Overcoming this obstacle. I'm embracing it. At the same time, learn to overcome it and use that stepping stone. And as a learning experience, and I can pass on to someone else, and they can pass it on. So when God brings these things, well, I wouldn't say God necessarily. When God allowed these things to come my way, He's not allowing it to not only just tear you down, but He wants you to learn from it. He don't want you to run from it, because it's the blessing at the end. You know, you're being tested. We all go through seasons of being tested. Don't run from the test. That's why it's best to learn yourself. But all you learn yourself, you got to have control, self-control, with self first. And realize that anything outside of you, he or she, you have no control over. It's how you respond to it. So now that I know that in the past I had a very pessimistic mindset, now I strive to keep an optimistic mindset in any situation, whether it's good or bad. So even if it's bad, my mind thinks that the outcome is going to be better, the way I perceive it and the way I go about looking at it and the way I go about resolving it. I'm always looking for a resolution, a peaceful resolution that brings change, real change, brings prosperity. God's going to strengthen you from that. He's going to help you with that. Because now you're digging deep within self and you're learning self more and more each and every day. And you can see it in other people too, how you used to be. That wow. And you don't want to judge that individual like, wow, I once been there and done that. Now I know I don't want to go back that way, acting like that. But I learned from that. So that individual has to go through that process. Hopefully he or she will learn from, the mistakes and get better at it. That's all it is, So whether you're at home, that's where you lay your head at. So that should be your most peaceful environment. In the purest form, that's your sanctuary, really. And it's supposed to be lovely there, So whether you're at home with your family, with your children, whatever, have that control, have that love, because it's only going to make you better. The way you talk to people, the way you be able to listen to them, giving them your undivided attention. And you're connecting with them, you're understanding them. You'll be able to put yourself in their shoes. I know that I can because I have that type of heart. That's what God placed in me. So, empathy, It's truly amazing. It's all the process. But you got to want it. You got to see it. You got to grab it. You got to go for it. You got to run after it. I'm telling you, you're going to get knocked down. Go stay there. Go back in the lab. Dig deep a little more. Pray. Cry out. Tell him to help you. Go through it. He's going to be with you. He's going to give you strength. God ain't going to put nothing on you that you're not able to bear. So bear it. Better burn that thing. Man or woman. I'm telling you. It's only going to build up your emotional state stronger. You need that. You're going to appreciate it more. Especially when you're at home around your children. So when you do discipline them, it won't be out of anger. You'll be able to control that. You'll be able to breathe. And discipline and be in a righteous manner when you discipline your kids. It won't be out of anger because now you're not controlling yourself, or, you got control over me, you did this. Or if that person did that, that means that person got control over you. You don't even have control of yourself. You just have a brain there. So, nah, you're not that. You're your own individual, So, your work environment, you should know how to move and groove around any type of negativity. But at the same time, be yourself, be firm. Don't tolerate it. That's why you have control of your emotions. So when you come into a standstill with an aggressive individual, you You set the tone, you set the pace. Because you're calm, you're giving firm eye contact, you're listening, you're showing no mad facial expression, anything. You just there. And when the individual get finished, you state your claim in the best composed manner as possible. And it's hard, but you can do it. Read through it while they're talking, but listen to them. And then you leave. Or at times you don't have to say nothing. You just walk away, give them a smile, and walk away. What's the time and place for everything? When you control your emotions in the face of disrespect, you're powerful. It's not a weakness. We've been learned and, taught that, no, it's not a weakness. That's power. You have real control of yourself. When you face this, when you come in the face of disrespect, man or woman, I'm telling you, it makes you stronger. It makes you better because not only you're absorbing it, but it's going right back out of you. It's flowing, it's going right back through. It's not sticking to you no more. And you walk away with a smile on your face, knowing that you just won that battle. Because every battle you don't have to entertain. Like I said, you can walk away in silence. Or you can, put a scraping on it, but do so in a respectful manner, not shrinking yourself, standing firm, stating your claim, and keep it pushing. So it's something that I work on daily. I'm getting better at. Any way I can help. Don't be afraid to drop something in the comment or ask me something. I don't have all the answers. I go to my God, He give me all the answers. His Holy Spirit's talking to me, through me to y'all. So like I told y'all, I'm here for you, but work on it. Cause I'm working on it too. There's no bigger I than little you. Never in my mental, We all have some growing to do. And it's daily. It's daily. So like I say, sky's the limit. Hold your head up. Keep growing. Work on that self-control. Peace.